Shorten English Junior, August 2014. Start. Mr. Speaker, Sir, I am very much grateful to the honorable members of this House who have participated in this debate. I am much obliged to them for the valuable suggestions they have made. I would like to assure them that their suggestions will receive my careful consideration in course of time. Their criticisms and suggestions are very important for the government at this juncture. I am sure the government will be greatly benefited by the valuable suggestions of the honorable members, and I thank them specifically in this respect. During the election that has taken place recently, the people have shown their wisdom in supporting the candidates not on the basis of individual influence but on the basis of issues which are relevant to them. It is a well known fact that our country has recently started its march towards a great change brought about throughout the world because of the policy of liberalization followed by several countries in the world. It is true that there are differences of opinion in some parts of the country over the effect of such new ideas for a country like ours. We are able to see the experience of other countries which are placed in a position similar to us. But I am very happy to state that if we follow the new path for development, our country will soon become a big regional power. I would like to draw the kind attention of the honorable members of the House to the fact that the problems of the country are so great that it will not be possible for the government alone to solve them. In fact, they require mutual cooperation and understanding among all the political parties in the country. I am very happy to inform the House that when I met the leaders of the opposition parties, I was able to have a very good discussion with them on the problems facing us at the present time. On this occasion, I would like to assure the House that this government will consult all the parties in regard to framing of schemes for the benefit of the people in all the major issues concerning our people. We will try to arrive at a consensus in financial reforms and all welfare legislation. We have made some changes in the method of procurement and supply of food grains. With these few words, I conclude. Letter from Bharati Stationery Mart, Madurai to Messrs. Johnson and Company, Chennai. Dear Sirs, this is with reference to our earlier correspondence ending with our letter dated the 6th instant. We had explained that we were supplying various items of computer stationery, and we had also enclosed our catalog for favor of your information. We hope that you have taken into consideration our letter and that you will be able to extend your patronage to us. We are glad to inform you that our representative will be at your place during the first week of next month in connection with sales promotion in that area, and we would be grateful if you could kindly intimate a suitable date and time for a meeting. We believe that with the patronage of large companies like yours, we will be able to grow from strength to strength. We eagerly await your early and favorable response to our request in the matter. Yours faithfully, English Shorten Junior, February 2013. Start. Mr. Speaker, sir, at the outset, I would like to congratulate the Finance Minister on the presentation of the budget. I shall now refer to only 2 points. So far as the taxation structure is concerned, we are now relying on a method of taxation which is doubtful from the point of view of both the administration of the taxation measure and the resources that it is expected to bring to the government. In this connection, I refer to the general sales tax. I would like to point out that the return from it has been varied. All of us know that there is some leakage, so it is necessary to make a careful revision of the entire taxation structure. One may not like to go into the question as it may involve some loss of revenue, but I think that the method of taxation with reference to the sales tax requires careful consideration at the hands of the government. Immediately, the central finance minister has said that it would be better to have a purchase tax instead of sales tax. I don't know what it means. Perhaps under the purchase tax we may lose some repay, whatever it is. So far as this state is concerned, sales tax cannot be given up unless we have some other tax which will bring us sufficient revenue. The finance minister says that the purchase tax is only with reference to interstate transactions. So far as interstate transactions are concerned, there have been from time to time various representations from the merchants. The government should go into every suggestion and decide how best we can administer this tax with the cooperation of the people concerned and at the same time not allow them to evade the tax. I only want to point out that the present taxation structure requires revision. Then, in the matter of communications, I would like to draw the attention of the finance minister to the fact that our district is having very heavy rains every year, with the result that the maintenance of roads in our district has been very difficult. I would like to say that the problem of maintaining the roads in our district is not the same as in other parts of the state. So, I request the government to see that greater allotments are made to our district for maintenance of roads. Letter from Gopal and Company, Mumbai, to Messrs. Appa Rao and Company, Hyderabad. Dear Sirs, thank you for your letter of the 6th instant. We are glad know that our goods were delivered promptly. It was with great regret that we heard that case number 3 did not contain the goods ordered. On going into the matter, we found that the mistake was made in packing due to a confusion of numbers. We have now arranged for the right goods to be dispatched to you at once. The necessary documents will be sent to you as soon as they are ready. We have already sent you a telegram to inform you of this. We shall be much obliged if you keep case number 3 and its contents until called for by the local agents of Bharat Transport Company Limited, whom we have instructed accordingly. Please accept our apologies for the trouble caused to you by the error. Yours faithfully. English Shorthand Junior, August 2012. Start. Mr. Speaker, sir, I shall reply to the points raised briefly. First, reference was made to the cost of administration of this department, and it was said that it was high. But the Chief Minister has already dealt with the point by saying that it is difficult to cut the cost of establishment as it is on a par with the other departments. No doubt, I agree that we have a number of people in this department, but they have to be there because of the nature of work. In order that the administration may be efficient, There has to be a big establishment, and the cost seems to be heavy. But if we see the state of affairs in other states, our state is in good condition. With regard to levy of sales tax on small traders, it was said that there was harassment by officials. The difficulty is that they do not give a proper account of their transactions. Of course, I agree that the officials also should be very polite and approach the question in the proper manner. There may be some difficulty, and we shall try to reduce as far as possible all these hardships when such cases are brought to the notice of the government. Then we are working under a constitution which says that the property of no man should be taken over without payment of compensation. So, we have provided for compensation. This House passed the Act for this purpose, and we have to carry out the provisions of that Act. In order to do it, we are now asking the House to allot the necessary sum of money so that we may be able to pay the compensation. So, all that is possible will be done in the interest of the masses. The leader of the opposition may not be satisfied with the pace at which these things are being done. It is only natural that he has that view. I do not quarrel with him on that account. He wants the government to move faster. I am sorry to say that the government cannot move faster, situated as they are at present. I have already said that the larger question is under enquiry and that the government are awaiting the result of that enquiry. As regards other matters, I shall very soon appoint a small committee to go into these questions. Letter from Vasan and Company, Mumbai, to the Punjab Trading Company, Lucknow. Dear sirs, we have received your letter today asking for settlement of account. We are very sorry that we have not been able to make payment before now. We wish to inform you that this is due to the fact that we have been very unfortunate with the sale of your goods this year. The bulk of the goods has not yet been sold, but the season has nearly come to a close. We think that we wrongly estimated the demand for the goods and ordered more than we should have done. We are very much worried about keeping the goods till the next winter. In the circumstances, we request you to take back a part of the goods. The amount may be credited to our account against future orders that may be placed with you. We enclose a check for rupees 1,000 on account. Yours faithfully. August 2011. Start. Sir, we had a general discussion on the supplementary demands. Sometime back and now, honorable members had another occasion to have a discussion on this particular demand. An honorable member said that it was not good to bring a second supplementary demand in the course of the year. Some time back, I explained the matter. It is easy for the government to put up our own demand in the original estimates. We could have done that, but we are trying to see that we get the approval of the House when certain schemes are sanctioned. If the expenditure is on a scheme newly taken up in the course of the year, then we say that it is new service. That is the procedure in regard to supplementary estimates. It is inevitable for government to move supplementary demands. Of course, members can ask us to come before the legislature before the scheme is actually implemented, but that is a different point. One honorable member said that the guest houses should be better furnished and that first class hospitality should be shown to the guests who arrived here. We are thankful to him for his suggestion. After all, it is necessary that guests who come from foreign countries and various places must be received appropriately. Every state spends a large sums of money on the tours for visitors. It must not be said that we do not want to maintain a guest house. But if we maintain a guest house, it is desirable that the state guest house should have proper furniture and it should be maintained at a high level. So, we shall see what can be done with regard to the guest houses. On this occasion, the question of the tours of ministers was raised. One honorable member said that we were not touring enough. Sometimes we get tired when we come back after a tour. There so many non officials come to us and make representations. As a matter of fact, we gather much information from these people. Otherwise, they could not be getting any chance to make any such representations to us at all. Of course, we are not carried away by what they say, and it is not as if we do not verify the facts given to us. Sometimes it gives some sort of relief to them when they represent their own grievances to us. Letter from the New India Cotton Mills Limited, Mumbai to Messrs. Murugan and Company, Chennai. Dear Sirs, with reference to your letter of the third instant, we are very sorry to have to ask for an extension of time to execute your order. As you know, the strike of the workers in our factory affected our business for a short time. However, we are glad to inform you that work has been resumed and we are making efforts to fulfill our contracts. But we are afraid that it will not be possible for us to effect delivery on 1st June. We are confident that we will be able to effect delivery on 1st July, and we hope that you will agree to this course. We hope you will realize that the delay is due to circumstances beyond our control, and we shall very much appreciate if you can reply by return of post, giving us this additional time. Yours faithfully,